I know you all know Gary really well. He was born in Pasadena in 1951 and moved to Arcadia when he was 6 weeks old. He's lived in Arcadia ever since, except for his college years at UCLA. From 1996 to 2006, Gary was a member of the Arcadia City Council, serving 4 terms as mayor. Gary lives in the village of Arcadia with his wife Barb, who is here today.
It's good to be here at our Historical Museum, and we're opening up a new exhibit, Snapshots of Arcadia. And thank you for having me. I told Dana that I thought that the book I wrote was long forgotten. What was the theme going to be of this book? A folk singer by the name of John Stewart. He used to be part of the Kingston Trio. And I'll read you the kind of the concluding stanza of the song. There was a story in the San Francisco Chronicle that of course I forgot to save, but it was about a lady who lived in the good old days, when a century was born and a century had died. And about these good old days, the old lady replied, why, they were just a lot of people doing the best they could, just a lot of people doing the best they could. And then the lady said that they did it pretty up and walking good. The genesis of this book was twofold. One is we were about to celebrate our centennial in 2003. Now, how many of you remember the centennial? Yeah. Was that a great day or not? In my preface, which is sort of a heartfelt love note to my hometown of Arcadia, I'm kind of comparing and contrasting my recollection as a young boy in Arcadia, the changes that any community goes through, obviously, over the years. But in many respects, Arcadia has not changed. Our tree-lined streets and neighborhoods are still safe and beautiful. Our residents, especially our seniors and youth, continue to enjoy exceptional intellectual, recreational, and cultural facilities and opportunities. The schools remain excellent, and not coincidentally, the property values remain high. The tradition of City Hall being fiscally conservative, responsive, and honest seems to be intact. Clean water comes out when you turn on the faucet, the trash is picked up every week, the trees are trimmed, and the streets are swept. You can still walk through a jungle, hike in the mountains, bet the daily double, attend a concert, take in a ball game, play around at golf, check out a good book, relax in the park, visit a friend in the hospital, find solace in a quiet sanctuary, shop, dine, and even watch parrots fly overhead, and never go beyond the city limits. And most importantly, our sense of community remains. Arcadians are still proud to live in Arcadia. The individuals and institutions may change over the years, but Arcadians truly care about their community and work hard for the common good. How else do you explain the hundreds of volunteers at the city's public library, senior center, police department, fire department, and historical museum, and the thousands of Arcadians who contribute countless volunteer hours to our schools, booster clubs, youth activities, senior services, civic organizations, faith communities, foundations, and hospital. Since 1903, good folks doing good deeds have been the heart and soul of our community. They welcome the newcomers, value the old-timers, and perform acts of civic virtue that we see in Arcadia on a daily basis. As you read these essays and poems, I know you will agree that Arcadians have done things pretty up and walking good over the first century of our fair city, and we will continue to do so for at least another 100 years. Thank you.